Hello, my name is Aaron Thorp, and you are tasting with me from my apartment in the East Village. It's not ideal. This is what we've got. We're gonna make the best of it. I'm really excited to taste with you today because we're tasting something that's really near and dear to my heart. It's a wine that I've had on every wine list that I've written in New York City. It comes from the Loire Valley, from a producer called Francois Cazin, and it comes from a subregion of the Loire Valley called Cour-Cheverny. If you've never heard of Cour-Cheverny, Cour-Cheverny is a tiny region that is dedicated to growing one grape variety. It's actually a grape variety that was brought up, an ancient Burgundian grape variety that was brought up from Burgundy called Romorantin. And if you've never had it before, I find it delicious and compelling. To me, it's kind of like a cross between Chardonnay and Chenin Blanc. It has the aromatics and the minerality and the brightness that you would maybe associate with Chenin Blanc, but the kind of that textbook orchard fruit and texture that you would get from Chardonnay from, say, like Chablis or something like that. It's 2018 vintage, which is a great vintage for the Loire Valley, if not a little bit warm for Cour-Cheverny, and so it's a little bit more high octane, but I find it really compelling in this particular wine. But let's taste it and see what we're talking about. So again, Romorantin as a grape variety can be a little bit aromatic. On the nose, ooh, like vibrant orchard and stone fruit, so apricot and peach, Honeycrisp apples, and these really kind of telltale signs of spring, kind of some really beautiful non-fruit characteristics on the nose, like acacia and hawthorn and like linden flower and honeysuckle and all of them. Wow, I forgot how good these wines are. So like I said before, it's a grape variety that has really great brightness to it. When we're talking about brightness, we're talking about acidity. And this is not any different. This has really profound acidity, which is one of the things that we're talking about when we're trying to pair food and wine. But again, all of those characteristics carry through to the palate. Really great orchard fruit, this Honeycrisp apple, this Anjou pear, kind of this tactile apricot skin characteristic, and almond. Really, really lovely wine. And the thing I love about these wines is the texture. It is almost like it coats the palate in a way that's really pleasing. And it makes it really food friendly as well. I guess what types of food would be appropriate for this wine? Obviously poultry and pork are like kind of no-brainers for this, fish as well. But I would kind of lean towards fish that have a little bit of a maybe more dense characteristic to them, like monkfish or lobster, scallops perhaps, or even like skate or rays or along those lines. But I think grilled mushrooms would be a really beautiful kind of pair with this wine. I didn't say this, but Cazin is a producer that's committed to sustainable farming, minimal kind of intervention for these particular wines. And what are the takeaways from this? It's a unique variety from a region that's not really well known. It kind of walks the line between being aromatic and acid driven, and kind of checks all the boxes in terms of being able to pair really well with food, being unique. It's at a great price point at $20, and ultimately it's and maybe most importantly, it's really, really delicious. Thank you so much for watching.